It's set up correctly. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. But I am trying to fix my stuff here. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, which I'm trying to get this going here in a second. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. So I'm trying to get this thing set up here, guys. So hopefully it is set up. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But let's see. Bum ba dum ba dum. Here we go. So hopefully, and when that fell, of course it fell. There it is. All right, there we go. Had to fix the light there real quick. So we're gonna what's cracking, yo. Hopefully everything. My glasses seem. I think my kids missed my glasses. How you guys doing today? Happy. What is today? Happy Taco Tuesday. That's what today is. Today's Tuesday. Game. Look who it is. Mr. Game. Game, I've been seeing your little clips, sir, on TikTok. Pretty funny. Pretty funny clips. You've been pretty active, which is good. It's good to be active. I don't see you go live, though, for some reason. I see your clips, but I never see you go live. How you doing, Game? I will be live on Twitch, though. I'll be testing out Twitch today for sure. So we haven't gone on Twitch because the thing is down. Well, the internet's been down. But the construction kind of finished up in our area. I think all I have to do now is move the gas thing over. But all the digging's done. So I might be able to get out and, or actually get on. My son was here over the weekend. So he played video games all weekend. And he played online. No jittery, no lag. He played with other people. So my internet should be working. I checked the speed. The speeds are back up to where they were before the construction. So hopefully, not always active on Twitch. Trying to do it once or twice a week though. Oh, okay, okay. That's what. But I've been seeing a lot of your videos though on TikTok, sir. Have you not posted them anywhere else? Like like posted them here on YouTube, your little clips or your reels, like on Instagram. Just in case TikTok goes away in a couple months, it's always good to have like a backup plan. So I see you've been, but I've been seeing you. I've been watching your posts. I've been liking your posts, your Fortnite gameplay, your Minecraft gameplays. Take pasta on the daily. That's good. That's good. I post like 3 days, so it's always good. Johnny Frog, what's cracking, yo? Yeah, it's always good to keep that post going, and that's really good. But you should always have a backup plan too. You should start posting it on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram Reels, just in case TikTok goes away. Nobody knows the fate of TikTok yet. TikTok's still up in the air. They have until I think June or July. Just TikTok and YouTube. Nice, sir. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Congratulations on that. I've been watching your stuff, so I'll pop up. I was like, oh, another clip. Okay, cool. That's good though. Hopefully, I'll be today my first time back live on Twitch. Hopefully, the gaming setup, like I said, they're doing construction where I live at, so the internet connection speed was like horrible, horrible. Whatever they dug up, they messed up something. I don't know what it is. Rather than really do for me, why not? Yeah, give it time. And time, reels will kick in. You just gotta keep posting 2 3 a day gameplay. Just use hashtag whatever hashtags you're using. It'll kick in. It takes a little consistent time to go, but it will like definitely kick in. But I think Reels is a good place. Twitter's a good place too for gamers. Twitter's like one of the spots where you can go and get posts for like a lot of stuff that you don't get flagged or censored for and shit like that. But Twitch, I mean, Twitter's good. Like, I mean, on TikTok, I mean, Instagram is good. It's weird because on Instagram, I got a few reels that went viral, and I never had that on Instagram before. Like I never got that reach on Instagram. It took me years to even get that. Like I never ever got like stuff like that go off on Reels. That's crazy. That's just like totally like what the hell? And all I did was like post simple things. I didn't do anything elaborate, anything exciting. It wasn't no cool fancy stuff. It was just like pretty much like showing up prices to a theme park. That was it. Well, how's life, game? How you been? So, game, the question for you. So, the title of the stream is: do you tip your pizza guy when you order pizza, sir? Do you tip your pizza guy or do you not tip your pizza guy? Mm, I think everything's IRL. Another thing changing is the fact that people love longer content. So that's something too they should probably keep track of. People love long content, like reels and short, like shorts and reels. They're like that fad is like going away. Now people want longer content. People want to connect with people, with the person who they're watching, whether it be reels or whether it be vlogs or IRL. Like I'm doing right now, like a live chat. I don't even like showing your face or anything, but people like that. People like the long form content. I see people do on the life of the week life. The life of my what is it? In the week of my life. There you go. And these videos are like 45 minutes long, and they get like thousands of views. Because people, that's what people want. People want that long form content. It's weird. You pick it up yourself. So it's a weird combination: string cheese and coffee. Weird combination. So when you get your food juice, when you pick up your food, do you tip? Do you like leave a tip, or do you just like whatever? You're getting paid enough money, you don't deserve a tip. Like, but for pizza, like pizza's like always been known for tips. I don't know why, but maybe because they deliver. But now you got DoorDash, you got Postmates, you got everything else. So you don't tip. Like, even when you go to like not like McDonald's, like I don't think you would tip, but like certain places you don't tip at certain restaurants. Or if you dine in, do you tip when you dine in? What about you, Juice? When you order your pizza, do you tip your driver? Like during lockdown, they had curbside, and curbside, you had to go out and take the food to people. Now, when they did curbside, did you tip the food person? You tip your dasher? Nice. Yes, and dine in? Nice. Okay, cool. Dragon. Congratulations, Dragon. The keys. What's cracking, Dragon? The question today is, do you tip your delivery guy? I'm going to be doing a lot of story times. I've been showing off little videos. I did story time like, oof. Those videos like what, 3 years ago? I think I posted one in Discord. So the diary of an ex Walmart employee. But I'm gonna be doing some more of those. I think I still have that creative world that works on Minecraft. So I'm gonna be going back and doing more stuff. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm gonna be doing face thingy or I'm gonna be doing gameplay, if I'm doing pictures, if I'm doing animation. I don't know yet. I don't use any dash stuff. Yeah, no, same. I don't. I did when I didn't have a car, but not anymore. It's very expensive. It adds up. Sometimes. Didn't get them today because the loan officer messed up a part of the paperwork, so we go back tomorrow. Oh, kumbaya. Game delay. That sucks. That's horrible. Eating the little apple fritters, or not apple fritters, apple. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty good. They fill with like apple inside. Apple something. Apple something. Cheese sticks, coffee as dinner today. Nutritious and delicious. And we got water. But I will be testing out though. We'll be testing out gaming. Like I said, my son was playing this weekend, so we'll be live streaming back on Twitch today. But since today is Tuesday, you guys know every Tuesday we always come on here and we always talk. We chat for like an hour here on YouTube, kind of catch up, conversation, see how everyone's doing. That Sam's Club pizza is actually pretty good. That's not bad. Now, what do you prefer, Costco pizza or Sam's Club pizza? That's something everybody always fights about. Sam's Club pizza or Costco pizza? Costco's getting more strict though with their cards. I mean, I'm a member. My stepmom gave me one of the memberships, but I know that now that they have like their the food things outside, you have to be a Costco member to eat there now. You're no longer allowed to be a non-customer and eat at Costco, which is kind of weird. We used to do that at Sam's Club. Sam's Club wasn't that strict a few years back, so I don't know how if they're changing their policies too, or if they're the same as well. You like the Sam's Club? It has more flavor. Sam's Club? It kind of does. It kind of does. I like Sam's Club pizza. It's actually pretty good. See, Sam's Club pizza is better than Little Caesars pizza. It's like people say, oh, Little Caesars pizza is still the best. I think Sam's Club pizza is better, way better. It does have a little more flavor. It does taste better. It doesn't taste so like mall-ish, I guess, in a way. Because they got those pizza places over at the mall and you get that little uh, mall pizza flavor taste. If that makes any sense. I'm pretty sure everyone's tried pizza at the mall. I forget what they're called. Oh my god, it's like I can't remember the name of the restaurants that they always have, or the pizza place in the food court. It's always the same one. You go to the mall. It's always the same pizza place. So, Dragon, going down to you. Question of the night is: do you tip your pizza delivery guy? We don't have too many pizza delivery guys were in my area anymore because a lot of places cut down because of like prices and minimum wage. So a lot of companies are getting rid of delivery drivers. Everyone does now DoorDash. Everyone does like Postmates and Grubhub and whatever else. Nikki, boom boom, what's cracking, yo? You always tip. That's good. See, that's good. Now, if you ordered curbside, do you tip your curbside person when they bring the food out to you, or do you not tip the curbside person? That's like like one of the very interesting things. And trying a new drink today. What's the new drink? What new drink are you trying? Like a drink or like juice drink? Or like Kool-Aid? Or is it like a drink, like alcohol drink? The Karma drink? What drink is that? You gotta see me in the picture. I don't think I've seen that one. The Karma drink. So what about you, Nikki? Question goes down to you. When you order a pizza, do you tip your pizza dude? The pizza dude. Or are you cheap? Yeah, I tip the curbside person as well. Okay, that's good. See, that's a good person right there. You tip your curbside person as well. See, a lot of people don't. Especially here in California now, with the minimum wage gone up, people don't tip anymore. Rude comments are thrown at people saying you make too much money, so there's no need for me to even tip you. Or I would have tipped you if you didn't make more money than me. I think somebody the other day someone did say that. Not mention, but someone did say that. I was gonna tip, but since you make more than me, I'm not gonna tip you no more. You tip that's good. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people out there who don't. A lot of people believe that they don't deserve a tip. I was a bartender, and he really explained to me how important tips are, and that always stuck with me. But you didn't answer the question: do you tip or do you not tip? Oh, you do tip? Okay. So you're not cheap? Hmm. Huh. I had snacks. My son ate all my snacks. No, all I have is like I got sweet snacks. Like I have like nothing else. Like my son ate all my other stuff is here. My chips, my cashews. Now all I have is like donuts. Just the tip. Wow, just the tip, huh? I tip at any service that is serving me. Oh, that's good. See, that's old school right there. Nowadays, now generations, people don't tip like that. People aren't as nice or generous as they were back then. So people nowadays don't. Probably tip people I shouldn't even be tipping. Well, what do you mean by that? Why do you tip people who shouldn't be tipping? I mean, you mean you tip your stripper, the guy who lap dance? Or what is it that you're tipping that you shouldn't be tipping? Who shouldn't you be tipping? I don't like giving people $1 as a tip. You don't? Why not? Why don't you like giving people $1 a tip? You'd have to have an answer to that question or to that statement, or a reason to that statement. Even at convenience stores and grocery stores, if they are allowed tips, then I tip. Do you really? So I never thought about that at the grocery store. Now, if they help me with my groceries to the car, like back in the day when they did, if they like help me, because I think what was it, Stater Brothers and Ralph's, they would always offer, "Do you need any help back to your car?" And then they'll walk with you outside and they'll take your push your cart and then put your groceries in the car. That was like years ago. I don't know if they do that anymore. It's too cheesy for you. Too cheesy? What? How's that cheesy? That's just like showing appreciation to the person for bringing your food nice, hot, steamy, and safe. I personally don't think drive-through orders should get tips, but I give them anyways. Oh, okay. Like, well, Starbucks always has that little cup outside that says tips, and then people tip Starbucks all the time. Because whenever I drive by, their cups always filled with like bills and coins. So people tip their what do they call it? Baristas, I guess, at Starbucks. Adrian, what is cracking, yo? What it is, sir? What it is? What it do? What it be? Because $1 is nothing. I always tip at least five or more. Oh my god! See, I need to have like Dragon to come and where I live at and tip. Jeez, $5 or more. I got this. I got this. I did get like a. Um, many of you know that how I got the car through TikTok and so forth. So the little side gig that I'm doing, and I got like a $10 tip doing like a delivery. And this older lady, she had to be like in her late 70s, maybe 80s. It was in the afternoon morning shift when um, I walked her, or she came out, wherever her care thing was, took her home. So I took her to her door. So I want to give you a tip. You know, she had her hands are, because she grabbed my arm. Her hands are like cold and scaly, and she have a tip. I said, "Oh no, it's okay." She said, "No, I want to give it to you." So I said, "Okay." I said, "Thank you." So I reached out my hand. She said, "No, I want to put it in your pocket." She didn't. She didn't. She missed the pocket. She went inside, past the pocket, and she fumbled around a little bit with her cold hands down my thighs and down Crest Jr. And she said, "There you go, son. Thank you very much." I felt I got diddy, yo. I felt weird. I said, "Thank you very much," and I walked away. And it's just like it's one of those weird moments. Just crushed a pizza from Domino's. I feel bloated. I haven't had Domino's pizza in a while. My stepmom buys Domino's pizza, and it's been a minute since I've had Domino's. My ex and I went to Texas Roadhouse, picked up and he tipped $40. Oh my god, that's generous. Kumbaya. It is a bit creepy. Like I didn't expect it. I was just like, "Oh, you didn't have to." And then when she grabbed my arm, I was just like, "Okay," like okay, whatever. Take a $10 bill, but she did. She all put in your pocket, but she didn't go. She didn't reach for the pocket. I had sweats on, so she didn't reach for the pocket. we'll just go with that. I was like, thank you very much. Her hands are cold. I still feel her cold hands to this day. It's like a nightmare. It's like having like this like creepy dream. But yeah, that was my one of my fun $10 tips last week. Some people say, "Oh, you can have an OnlyFans page." Yes, should probably sub. All right, change the subject. Let's go back to tipping. Um, it's interesting because a lot of people don't tip. Like I know people who tip their barbers, people who tip at coffee joints, delivery places, restaurants, dine-ins. But like you wouldn't tip your McDonald's guy who came out and brought you food. I know a lot of people don't. So that's kind of like where do you draw the line to where you tip and where you don't tip? Everyone has a crush on her. No, nobody has a crush on me. That was just like maybe she was just lonely and I don't know, she just came out of whatever it is therapy from the place that she was at, and she was highly medicated and she didn't know who I was. Maybe she thought I was something else. I don't know. But no one's got a crush on me. Got a crush on you. A good service and the delivery pizza dude. Right? You gotta tip the delivery dude. Now, I know a lot of places are getting rid of the delivery guys. So a lot of times you have like DoorDash or you got Uber Eats. So it's rare that you actually see the actual pizza person from that establishment. Do you tip the person that greets you when you enter a building? No. Are you supposed to? I don't think so. Is that something you're supposed to? What do they call the greeters or the seaters? People who like sit you down? I don't know. Highly medicated. I don't know. Maybe she was. Maybe she thought I was. I don't know. It is weird. But her hands were cold though. Her hands were like super cold, like very cold. It's like back in the days when you're like in, and you go get your checkups, and then the doctor says turn and cough. Like hands cold. Then that's what it reminded me of. Brought back that flashback of like, oh my god, her hands are cold. That she doesn't have me cough. Um, that's like giving $5 to the old person when you enter Walmart. Exactly. Like why would you tip somebody at the greeter? Like that's I don't think I've ever seen that. Lalo, what's cracking, yo? What's going on, sir? So I did post a new vlog, guys. It's a new, well, not new. It's like last week's update to Nuts Berry Farm. So if you guys haven't watched it, you guys should go check it out. I hope to do a new update video for Nuts Berry Farm hopefully this week. I don't know. I'm still short staffed at work, and they cut hours even more, and a lot of people are leaving. So now it's like really, really, really insane. So I don't know if I do go to a theme park. Well, I know I'll be at Disney Pixar Fest on Friday. That's the only thing I know confirmed so far. Pixar Fest, and it's only half day because I go pick up my kids afterwards. What about janitors? Do you tip janitors? No. Why would you tip a janitor? I don't tip, Freedom. I'm a bad person. You don't tip? Oh, kumbaya. How are we friends, sir? How are we friends? You don't tip. No, you don't tip the greeter, but the service industry, the waiters tip out the staff at the end. They do. Yes, that is true. Everyone like they save their tips and they tip the people like the bus boys, the greeters. Wicked Journey, what's cracking, yo? The janitorial arts. You tip your barber? Nice. Now, do you tip your barber if he does a bad job? Do you tip your barber whether he does a good job or a bad job? Or if it's a bad job, you don't tip? Or do you give less? Do I tip? I always tip. I tell people, when you cross the street, make sure you look both ways. No, I'm kidding. I always tip, yeah. I do tip. I hate, though, when people do tip, though, when I used to work in, well, where I work at, people do, some people tip, But I hate the ones that tip from the money in the bra. Like, who? Why do you carry fucking money in your bra? Like, that's another subject I'll probably do a topic on. Why do women have their credit cards, their EBT cards, and their money in the bra? Like, buy yourself a bag, get a purse. If you have money to spend, if you have money to buy an $80 pizza, you have money to buy yourself a purse or a wallet. That shit does not need to be in your bra. I don't need your soaky, stinky, wet money. Especially as tips. I got a few tips like that. So here are some tips. It's like, oh my god, what do you have in there? Did you go down fucking Splash Mountain? Why is this money wet? Like, I don't want that wet money. It's so damn gross. It is damn gross, but it happens a lot, especially when the card, the EBT card, they give it to you. Oh, here you go. It's like, oh my god, why is this slimy? What's going down there in your bra? Because the robbers don't think to check your titties for cash. Especially if you have bad ones. I guess that makes sense. You don't accept tips. You don't accept tips? Why don't you accept tips, sir? Crash runs the world. I'll whip cash out of my titties for you. Oh, really? That'll get you a lot of Fritos. I'm kidding. I used to run the shop. People would try to pay with boo money. Just nasty. Oh, that's right, because you worked in that smoke shop. That's right. I would expect something like that, like liquor stores or a smoke shop. That's what something expected. And they would. That happen, especially in the summertime. Like right now, it's kind of warm here in Cali. Right now, it isn't. It's kind of cloudy, overcast. So it's been kind of cool. It's been kind of, it's like perfect theme park weather, and I'm missing out. But there's days where it's been hot, and people come in, and it's just like, it's that time of year where it's not raining outside, but yet that money is damp as shit. It's like, what's going on in there? Do you need some like baby powder to dry that shit up or something? What's going on? I don't know if Cash has been in a stripper's ass or some. It's very interesting. I know girls like to be girls, and they're fancy with little bags, their tote bags, their wallets, purses. But do you really need to put that shit in your bra? Like, especially when they put their phones in the bra. And then when they pull it out, you ever see those people have like greasy faces and they use the phone and they get back to you, it's all smudged. So they pull the phone out, making phone calls, all smudged. It's like, what the fuck is going down? Like what? I don't get it. I work at a swap meet, and vendors always try tipping me, but later I feel like those same people feel entitled and feel like I owe them some. No, I don't think so. I think it's appreciation. If people tip, I think it's more out of appreciation, which is kind of good in a sense. I think if people tip, it depends. There are some rude people. I know somebody who did tell me that these 2 quarters here have your name on it. If you throw in an extra package of this or that, whatever, like, motherfucker, get out of here with that bullshit. Keep your 2 quarters. Ooh, just get it, clutch it. They tried sliding me $25. Sir, just take that shit. If they want to give you $25 for a tip, for appreciation for your job and whatever else, then yeah, I say take it. But if they're doing that to like get away with something, or maybe take it to the back of the room and give you a hand job, I don't know. But that's all up to you. And that's his cat. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Nuts can be cashed this because of all the nasty, wet dollar bills in Buena Park. That's a very, very good possibility. Oh my god! I mean, you just go across the street, and we're at CVS over there, and you got Crackhead Central. I mean, it's just that's a good possibility. That's ah. But yeah, there's some people that I know everybody owns a purse. I know everybody owns a wallet or something, but in the bra, and it's just no. It's like, if I don't how like I don't know. People, I guess it's like normal to people. But getting back to tipping to drivers to food, I usually tip. I I don't think I've ever not tipped somebody. If they're rude or obnoxious or stupid or whatever, then I think I have not tipped one driver one time because it was being obnoxious and stupid. But then I never ordered from there again because do you ever wonder if you not tip somebody if they do something bad to your pizza? When I used to work at Domino's like long time ago, back in like 92, 93, I think it was. This is one little Asian guy. He looked like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Really short, goofy looking dude. And every time customers didn't tip him, he would call them back. Of course, during this time, there's no like number called dial whatever else. You couldn't tell who was calling you up. So he'll call him up and curse him out. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? But he wouldn't say who it was, and then he'll just hang up. But every time he never got a tip. He always came back angry, like a little angry little Ren from Ren and Stimpy, gobbling, like going off, and then he'll be like calling up the customer and yelling at them. It's fun. It was funny shit. It's like the funniest thing ever. If they are rude, then I tip the bare minimum. What is considered bare minimum? Do you go off the after price? Let's say your bill is like $30. Do you do 10% off that, or do you just like bare minimum like $1? What's considered bare minimum nowadays? Especially with minimum wage more so expensive. What is considered bare minimum? You know, a lot of people out there who don't tip nowadays. Well, that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing this from a lot of people that since minimum wage changed here in California, people don't tip no more. Like the tip is like non-existent because people feel that people in the food industry make more money than they do. So why should they tip them? The bare minimum is 20%. Okay, that makes sense. If they're really rude, then I like I said, it's very rare that I don't tip. Like this, I think there's like been times where I've been at a restaurant and the waitress I had never came back asking, or waiter never came back if I wanted refills on waters, drinks, or if I'm okay. But they never checked on you. They check on everybody else, so they never come by, and you're like on your first serving of drinks, and within like the first like 40 minutes, you're like, fuck, I'm almost done with my food, and I still haven't seen my waiter come by for drinks, and they're in the, and you can hear them in the back talking, laughing. Then I wouldn't tip because the service wasn't there. Sounds about right. But nowadays, though, a lot of businesses, a lot of restaurants are now adding that tip in your bill. So if you don't catch it, like Applebee's does it, Chili's does it, it'll say service fee. But you can X out that service fee, but a lot of people don't pay attention because now they don't come by with a bill. Now they got the little machines on the table where you do your billing and stuff. So people don't really pay attention to the stuff when it's there in front of you. You since 2001. And cash this way. I can see the reaction to the behavior. Oh, okay. Nice. There's been some places where people don't like. I know a lot of places were short staffed. During lockdown, a lot of places were short staffed. And some people actually um, were too busy to come around and check, which I totally understand. It was really hard to go to places during lockdown because a lot of people didn't have a lot of employees working. And it's getting like that nowadays too, because everything's now kiosk. Now, do you still tip where it's limited interaction? Because a lot of food places are kiosk. You don't really have a waiter. Everything's all on like little boxes. Like over here at what restaurant was it? We went to. I can't remember the name of it. When I remember, I'll let you guys know. But there was no waiter. You had to place your order on the little tablet they have on the table. So you're placing your order, and then they'll come. They'll bring your food. So you only saw the person who sat you, and that was it. And every now and then, like someone will come by and say, "Oh, would you care for refills or whatever else?" But there's no like everything was all on actual laptop. You have to like order your stuff. You order, you pay, you tip on that tablet. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to like, okay, like no interaction whatsoever with the waitress or waiter. It was like a different experience, like literally a different experience. They still used to like talking to somebody and you ask them what the specials are or whatever else, and they give you like different options. Here, you're looking for your options. You're like, okay, do I want like rice or mashed potatoes or veggies with the meal? So you're clicking. It's like playing a game, ordering your own food. So if you're ordering your own food, do you even tip, or do you still tip even though there's no waiter? I always tip at places where I'm giving a service this way, the cook and then get a tip and a day. Yeah, that's good. See, that's good. I think a lot of people appreciate it. I think working in restaurants or the food industry, bartending, I think people like that, they when you don't tip, I think they get surprised. They're like, "Oh my god, this cheap motherfucker didn't tip me." But I think that's what it is nowadays. I think a lot of people nowadays don't tip. A lot of people um, lost that way of tipping. Like they feel they don't need to tip or this being cheap, and then everybody wants stuff for free. Like like nowadays, like everything is being charged. Like I didn't know that McDonald's charges some not all, but some McDonald's charge you like a 5 cents charge for the using the brown paper bag. If you look at the receipts of McDonald's, it has a 5 cent charge for the brown bag that you get when you get your food. And you can waive that charge, but you don't get a bag. I didn't know that. I thought that was a joke. Then a friend of mine sent me a video, and they recorded it. And when I saw that, I was like, "This is up in Riverside." So I think certain places, maybe it's privately owned. I don't know which ones, but if you look at the receipt, you will see like a 5 cents, a 5 cent charge for using or for getting a brown bag from McDonald's, which is weird because you'd always get your food in a brown bag. Like no one ever thought about, oh yeah, I'm getting charged 5 cents. But once again, how often do you look at your receipts to see what you're being charged for? It's just like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has no more drivers in the state of California. But yet, if you look at the receipt, Pizza Hut charges $7 for a delivery charge. How the fuck do you charge $7 delivery charge when you have no more drivers? You're outsourcing to DoorDash. Where is that charge going to? Well, see, yeah, you tip your local taco stand. See, I think a lot of people do that. Like food trucks. Food trucks people tip. California charges for bags at Walmart. They charge bags everywhere. Target, Waller Road. Because they'll ask you, how many bags would you like? Or would you like a plastic bag with that? And you say yes, and then you see that person, they charge you, 2 cents, 5 cents per bag. 99-cent stores will charge me 10 cents for a bag. That fucking actually for something going out of the business. I think 99-cent stores are going out of business because of too many looters. They don't have any control over the looters, and people come in and they steal all kinds of shit. So I think that's why they're losing money too. I think they're losing a lot of money on the fact of because people just go in, and that law that they passed last year just kind of fucked up everything. Not in Arizona, really? You don't charge that stuff in Arizona? What? Simple Dreams, Ross Dress for Less charges 10 cents per bag. Do they charge 10 cents per bag? Kumbaya. If the total is 17 bucks and give them a 20, I bet them keep them 3. See, I didn't know Ross charged. See, I haven't shopped at Ross in years. I used to go to Ross back in 2017, but I never bought clothes. I always shop for toys. So not those kind of toys, but the collectible toys. So I would go, but I don't remember them charging 10 cents a bag. I remember they used to charge. I remember they got rid of plastic bags, and if you want a plastic bag, you had to pay for it. And I think they stopped it, but I think now they brought it back. I think even like markets too, like Winco, um, someone else too. They ask you how many bags would you like, and then they like boop 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 boop, and they charge that shit. It's like motherfucker, just put it in my basket. I got kids. Let them carry it. Another store is here. Charge for bags. So that's see, we're just California. We charge for everything. Like literally, California charges for like every little small thing. Oh, you want some barbecue sauce for your nuggets? Yeah, that's gonna be like 5 cents each, 25 cents each. Actually, no. I think a barbecue packet is like $1.38 each. Why would these people pass laws that protects the criminals? And if there is their plan working? No, it's not at all. Mexico doesn't charge for bags in Arizona. Over here they do. So I'm telling you, California is different. They charge for everything. Like before, you're able to get like sauces and condiments at I gotta tell you a story about this one too. Certain places will give you free condiments, but since the past year or since this year, with minimum wage up, a lot of stuff was up. They give you like one free. It's whatever. If you want ketchup, they give like 2 ketchups. But anything else is extra. If you want ranch, barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce, ketchup, now you gotta pay for condiments. And talking about condiments, one of my this is where I know our youth has gone bad. I asked one of the girls at work to fill up the condiments, and she thought I meant go to the liquor store because she disappeared for a long time. I was like, where the fuck did she go? So I'm asking everybody. She said, I don't know. She went to the liquor store and brought back condoms. Condoms. I was gonna take a picture, but I couldn't because I probably got fired for making fun of it. But they don't watch my social media, so I can talk about it. She went to the liquor store and bought condoms because she thought I was asking her to go buy condoms. It's like, no, condiments, like the stuff is. I showed her. She's like, oh, they want me to go buy you condoms. Like, why am I gonna go have you buy me condoms? It's like, but she took it back, got her money back. Is this kind of like that's when you know where the youth direction went, like literally. You don't have big. That is true. That is true. See, whenever I go eat someplace, I gotta have Nicki come with me, and have her in front of me with a low cut shirt. I'm at Walmart. A worker hands out the bags. One person, 1 person has to supply the whole checkout floor. Really? The hell? That's crazy. That's too crazy. It is crazy how everything is. Everything nowadays, everyone's just you get charged. You get charged for everything, and like they have that thing now at Walmart. Some places in place here. I think Chino Hills and Pitt Thursday, where if you pay a monthly fee like $9.99 or $14 a month, you get to go use the the checkout ones by yourself, and the ones who don't pay have to use the checkout ones. You gotta stand in line with everybody else. So if you want to use the self checkout, you gotta pay that monthly $9 a month or $14 a month. The one in Chino's are the ones I've seen. I heard they weren't gonna do that, but when I went there the other day, the only way I could use the self checkout if I paid that monthly fee. It's like, motherfucker, this ain't Disney Plus. Are you gonna show me a movie or something? Are you gonna like add something to this? It's like, screw that. She was trying to get. I'm just saying, the youth today is just not. They don't understand a lot of things. Like they're not. They get confused. Like they don't understand certain words. Like they're not. I mean, so I can't even describe her because I don't want to get in trouble. But in case anybody ever watches my video, but she's not ugly, so everybody hits on her. But I'm just saying, like that. I wouldn't ask one of my employees to go buy me condoms at work. That's weird. That's weird. I don't flirt with any of my employees. I don't hit on any of my employees. Ever. Rule number 1, never date anybody you work with. I found it the hard way. After 9 times, I found it the hard way. I was so excited this morning. I found my first gray hairs on your head. What a privilege to be able to grow older. You don't want to grow older. What do you want to grow older for? It's like I need to shave. When I don't shave, I feel old. But a lot of people like when I don't shave. Like, I don't get it. Like, I like to be shaven. Like, tonight, I'm probably going to shower and shave. Because some videos I need to make. I will be going live tonight on Twitch. I might test out the internet connection. I think not too long ago that the first time I ever heard kids play outside. I think someone's kids are here for spring break next door. And I never, ever, ever hear kids here. It's always so quiet. But I need to shave. So tonight I'll be live streaming and test out the streaming service. Like I said, my son was playing this weekend with no problems whatsoever. So we'll find out. There's daily fights at McDonald's for extra sweet sour sauce. That's insane. Like, it's always the East Coast too. When people fight over that shit. I was like, why? Why? Just pay that extra whatever it is for sauce. And a lot of people say, well, it's not your money. It's not this, it's that. It's like, just following the rules. You don't follow the rules, companies get very mad and strict. I was talking about someone about today's generation. Yeah, that's what exactly it. I do too many people. Seeing my grandbaby grow up. A generation I'm a part of. It is sort of a generation you're a part of. It is. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, somebody asked me what time we close. I said midnight, and they looked at me like, midnight. They gave me this like 12. They're like, oh, 12 o'clock midnight. It's like, what? Like, you don't know the term midnight? It's just weird. It's just weird to having to talk to somebody and they don't know the term, like certain terms. And when I say condiments, I didn't say condoms. I just weird. Everybody started laughing, but two other girls were like, I didn't know that was called condiments. I was like, oh my god, like how? I should blame myself. I did the interviews. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Protect the youth. Hashtag protect the youth. It's just weird. I tell you, it's so weird. It's like, I don't know. Like, how do we survive in this world? It's just so many things and charging. I'm going to get a second cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Un momento, por favor. So, I'll be right back, guys. Back. You be back. Copy that. have fun. Oh my gosh, just the fact that people don't know that midnight means 12 a.m. or that afternoon means 12 p.m. You know what baby mama's lurking? They lurk. They do lurk. I know they lurk. Because stuff that I hear later on, they lurk. Because certain comments are made. Always at Knott's Berry Farm again. There he is. He says he has no life, but there he is. Say, motherfucker, stop lurking. You're back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm no energy. I had the Ghost energy drink a couple days ago. One of my coworkers, Star, she keeps buying me these Ghost energy drinks. They work really well. I tell her yesterday, like, stop, no more. It's like, so I got to drink coffee. Today I didn't drink anything. This is my first coffee today. I saw people in life, about 5 people chatting. Yeah, it's you get that. I don't know. People come in and out. They look, they observe, and they see what you're talking about, and so. But it's okay, because I make certain videos for certain people on my social feed. So when people say, "Oh, that's about so and so," that's about this person. I make a lot of things because I think it's funny, sometimes. But sometimes I make things intentionally just to get a reaction, just to see who's watching. And trust me, it gets around pretty quick, pretty fast. But I mean, I got that one hater on TikTok. I haven't seen that guy, the one that Nicki's flirting with right now. I haven't seen him in a while. If it's a he or she, I don't know who he is, but I haven't seen them in a minute. Someone left. Yeah, you get them all. People come in and out, and I appreciate everybody, you guys out here all the time, hanging out with me, talking, chatting. I know a lot of people. I keep getting requests for more vlogs, more content, but just work. Work has been like there's like a lot of things I need to like figure out in life right now. My daughter wants me to quit my job. She wants me to spend more time with her. So when we live in a very expensive time, so I got to figure out something. Either I find something different, I have less work, and the same amount of pay, which is hard. And everyone, like, people think this is like I get paid a lot of money doing this stuff. I don't get paid that much for doing what I do. I post a lot. I get a lot of companies hitting me up, sending me stuff. Companies sending me coffee, blankets, shit like that. But not paid. I mean, I wish this was like a full-time job. I think everybody wishes a full-time job. But if this was a full-time job, I'll be doing a lot more than just like once, like a week or 2 times a week, whatever else I do. But I've been doing a lot of which is why I love doing these Tuesday live streams. Like I've been pretty much on cue every Tuesday for the past month we've been on this year. Every Tuesday night doing live chat. I love connecting with you guys. I love talking with you guys. I like to see what everyone's doing. Just watched Late Night with the Devil last night. I recommend that for a good movie. Is it a good movie? It looks interesting, but there's so many movies out. Like right now, I'm so behind on movies, TV shows. I'm way behind. JP Land, look who it is. How you doing, sir? If you guys don't know who JP Land is, make sure you guys check him out. That's my guy, my go-to guy. Every time I want anything Universal Studios, that's the guy right there I go watch. JP Land's a really cool kid. Yeah, my dad wants me to quit my job. She wants me to quit my job so I have more time for them. There's a lot more into that, which I probably won't say just yet, but I need to figure out what to do. I need to figure out how to push what I'm doing here on social media. I need to figure out to push my book out more. Maybe people will start buying the book, and I don't know. I need to figure out a way. Now that my streaming is working on Twitch, I'm going to test it out tonight to see if it works so I can get back on that. Posting more content here on YouTube. I haven't done a vlog in a minute. I know, like I said, everybody keeps asking vlogs. I haven't did the unboxings. I've been so tired. When I get home from work, I'm exhausted, like literally exhausted. I haven't had a chance to really do much, film much. My eyes are just I'm just out. Like literally, like I've been very very exhausted lately. I lost a lot of weight. You guys can't tell I'm losing weight, but I lost a lot of weight. Too much weight. I think not eating dinners and just eating like shit like this for dinner. But I lost a lot of weight. I think she noticed that too, because she noticed that how much weight I lost. And I'm a big guy, so it's kind of hard to tell if I lost weight. When you see me in person, you're like, wait a minute, like, but my pants are falling, so that's why I know. And people are like, oh my god, you lost weight. But to me, I don't see it as that. It's like whatever. But I need to set up a link tree. I think it's called link tree. Have everything all connected at once onto it. Um, I got my I think I got a check from TikTok, which is rare because TikTok's hard. You have to make a lot of content to get a check from TikTok. And I've been getting checks, but they've been going to PayPal. But I had to call them today because I couldn't how to reset my stuff, which I'm thankful once again, guys, for watching my stuff on TikTok. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the gifts and everything on TikTok, watching my TikToks, liking my TikToks. I know TikTok is going away probably soon, like in June. But like I said, this posting more content. If I'm not doing anything, I go live. Like I want to go. I'm trying to stay. I need to stay more consistent and being active on social media. I think Instagram's probably the only place I don't go live because I don't think I have an audience there. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I know I love all you guys. You guys are always here when I go live on YouTube. You guys are here when I go live on TikTok. I truly appreciate that. Um, so I'm trying to figure out a niche here, or I'm trying to figure out something. I'm trying to figure out things, or if I do my job part time, which it's about that time. Like right now, with all the cutbacks, because the minimum wage increase here in California, it's less staff, more work. If that makes any sense. Maybe settle down with someone. You can have two incomes, come in and start living the American dream. That's just it. A lot of people out there don't work. I'll have to find someone else who has a job to help out because it's not easy doing it by yourself. Like if I settle down with somebody, they have to have a job. It's just no ands if buts about it. You can do just chatting on Twitch as well, yes, but I don't have the audience on just chatting on Twitch. Twitch is more of so I think we talked about it last time. Twitch is like half naked people just chatting, and Kick is people going down the streets doing stupid shit, like slapping people, doing way stupid things on the streets, and both get views. Like Twitch was made for gaming. It's not really a gaming platform anymore. It's more of like who's hot. If you're hot, you're gonna be there. As Kick, people say, oh, it's a gaming platform, but it's not a gaming platform. It's more like street fights, stupid shit in the street, IRLs, pranks. That's what Kick is. Kick is like Kick is out of control. Like they need to like settle down on Kick because Kick is like if you want to see garbage and crap, you go to Kick. That's the site you go to. Same pick more work for yes. It's been like that for a while. Twitch is a good outlet. I love gaming. Games like a therapy. You get to like just calm down, chill, hang out with friends, play some video games, talk some trash. But Twitch is also it's different. It's like it's not really. It's like half naked dancing, IRL chatting is probably like 75%, and gaming is 25%. And it's like it's that general rule I tell everybody, and this general rule is always in for everything. When you live stream, people come to you because either you're hot, you're attractive, you're single, and they want to hook up with you. I'm neither of that. Two, people come to watch you live when you're gaming because if you're really good at the gaming, they come watch you because they want to know how you beat a certain level, how you do this, what gun setup you have, what are you doing. People like to learn and watch other people be really, really good. Or three, you're very interactive and you talk to your chat all nonstop. Even though there's nobody in the chat, you still talk, and people like you for your personality, for your story time, just who you are in general. And that's pretty much it. If I had no camera on, I wouldn't have people here watching me because what are you watching? You're watching nothing. People like to see the person who they're talking with, interacting. He found me to Twitch while he was playing Minecraft moons ago. That's it. I love Minecraft. I want to get back into playing some more games, but it's just the time. I don't have the time to do a lot of stuff. Like I don't have no social life. Like right now, for the past few weeks, because one of my managers left, I have no social life. My life right now is work, maybe a theme park, and my kids. And then I do this, the live streams. I don't mind, but some live streams be getting banned. But the front page, there's an Asian with a huge. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. And it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. Like Twitch has gotten worse with the whole nudity. Excuse me. And it's weird because that's what Twitch is becoming, and that's what Kick has become. And and YouTube's like a good place to stream, but you can't play certain music, you can't play certain games, you get demonetized. There's a lot of things that you got to watch out for on YouTube. YouTube's like is strict. Cause you guys remember Apocalypse a few years back when Apocalypse happened on YouTube. That's when everything changed. They got really strict, and you couldn't do this, you couldn't play music. And TikTok is pretty much what YouTube used to be back in the day. Because you can get away with a lot of shit on TikTok. You can get away with a lot of shit on Kick. Twitch, they ban you, but for 24 hours. But if you're making them a lot of money, you get like a 24-hour ban. That's about it. Now, I'm hoping that coffee kicks in so we can go do some live and hopefully the games work out. Most of social media is full of half naked women. That is true. That is true. See, and a lot of people that they know, like there's a few people out there who I introduced to OnlyFans. Like they're hot and they're streamers, but they didn't have a community for gaming. So I tell them, look, and they thought about doing OnlyFans. I said, look, you're hot. Show enough to get people going, but not too much. And I bet anything you're gonna get a following. And sure enough, a lot of them do that, and a lot of them did that, and they blew up. They blew up on OnlyFans, and then when they went to Twitch, they blew up. It's just like they got partnered really quick, and some of them kicked back some money to me because for the advice I gave them and helped them do their thing. This is like 4 years ago, but it's just I tell people if I had the looks to do shit like that, then hell yeah. But I don't, so I gotta go off my charm. I needed this hangout for the badass day. It's only another day. It's that excitement, the excitement that you're gonna get something, and then you didn't get it, but you got like what a few more. You got 12 more hours to go, and you're gonna get your keys. That's pretty awesome. That's not what you're liking. Yeah, see a lot of people. It's just weird. I don't know. Streaming nowadays, IRL nowadays is weird. Like when I love like live streaming at theme parks because I can just walk and talk and I show off a lot of cool things. I was just being deflated. Bro, I don't like that crap and my Instagram is full of it. What are you watching that Instagram is full of? I don't get half naked chicks on my Instagram. I get stuff related to the things that I watch or I tag, like theme parks, a lot of my friends, movie stuff, comic books, what do you call it? What's that word from it? Kind of the geek culture, pop culture, shit like that. That's what I get most of. But if you're getting like half naked chicks on your feed, then you're watching half naked chicks. Because you only get what's recommended that you watch. So what are you watching, Nikki Boom Boom? You've been defeated? Yeah, don't worry, Dragon, you'll get it. And then 12 hours from now, you're going to be there, your keys. Tomorrow this time, you're going to be exhausted because you're going to be moving all your stuff in. Yes, you're liking stuff on social media. Exactly. I barely ever go on Instagram. I never post anything. Lies. My homies explore pages in IG, all females. See, if you like, even just look at something, or say if you like leave your phone down and it just plays, and it goes down to the next feed, and you don't catch it, whatever it keeps popping up on the feed, it thinks that's what you like. So that's what they're gonna recommend. That happens to me sometimes on Xbox. Thank you for likes. I appreciate the likes. when I'll be watching something on YouTube, and then I'll walk away, and then I'll end, and then I'll jump onto something that I don't even watch, like ASMR bullshit. So it's like, oh fuck! Like when I come back, it's like 10 minutes into it. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Like people whispering and doing different tingles and shit like that. And so the next thing I know, I got like all these ASMR recommendations. It's like, what the fuck? Like half naked girls doing ASMR. Just because I left it on and I didn't stop it, it replays the next video or whatever is like on afterwards. I get mommy videos and pregnancy announcements. Nice. My Explore page is trucks and memes or and takeover shit. my my feed is theme parks, pretty much. Like literally mostly theme parks and movies. The only thing I look up on Instagram is nails and eyelash extensions and late night shenanigans. How to go live on late night shenanigans. Pokemon, my best friend, and together Pokemon. What? Okay. I finally have some homesteading videos recently now that I've been looking at raising chickens. Wow. How many chickens do you have to start off with when you start a farm? I get Snape thirst traps. Do you really, Juice? Do you get thirst traps? So the videos you send me, I get juice traps? So Juice, you ready for some Fortnite? You ready to get on that grind to jump on and see if our internet works? Because they finally filled up the holes here where I live at. So hopefully whatever connection they loosen, whatever else, is all connected. Like I said, this weekend at work, and my son was playing a lot of games. When I went to Knott's on Saturday, he was here gaming, like a lot of the big games, and everything worked fine. Sure. That doesn't sound like a definite sure. It sounds like, yeah, sure. I'm starting with 5 chickens. We wanted to get them up to 20, but no more than that. Do they multiply fast like rabbits? I don't know anything about farming, so if I ask anything stupid, just don't. I'm just curious. I don't know nothing about farming, so I don't know how fast they multiply or like how that goes. No, they don't? Okay. You said you want to do pigeons too, right? No, it was not pigeons. It was quail. Like, can you mix chickens and quails in the same pen? Or do you have to, like, start, like, fence it off and do, like, a whole new pen just for quails? And so is your dog going to be the sheepdog protector of the yard in case any, like, coyotes or any wildlings come around? Have you guys seen the new show, Fallout, yet? It's actually a really good show. There's actually a scene talking about chickens where this guy got kicked out because he was having sex with the guy's chickens. This kind of, you mentioned chickens, kind of made me think of that scene in Fallout. If you have to have a rooster, and if not, you have to wait for them to become broody, then fertilize eggs for the chickens to hatch. Oh, okay. Okay. It was fucking my chicken. Did you watch it, Juice? Did you watch Fallout? So you understand what I'm talking about then. That's just crazy. That's a good show. And now Fallout's very popular. It's so funny. Like Fallout's been out forever, and that TV show pretty much like brought back the fan base, and everybody wants everything Fallout now. We finished the last episode today. I was so mad. I have to wait. I know I gotta wait a whole year just for. They didn't think it was gonna be a hit. That's just it. Like they literally did not think that Fallout was gonna be a big thing. Everyone thought it was gonna be like Halo. Halo sucks ass. I don't know what they did with Halo, but Halo needs to take notes of this show because Halo obviously is not paying attention to the audience. Halo is not paying attention to whoever it is. Whoever's making Halos is doing it because they want to do it. Most chickens won't become breeding until after 7 months, and they only become breeding maybe once a year. Really? Once a year? What? See, I didn't know that. Yeah, like if Halo went, if Halo followed Last of Us and Fallout, that probably been a badass show. but they didn't. I don't know what they went sci-fi. You ever watch those cheesy shows on sci-fi back in the day? That's the route Halo went. Amazon does justice to most of the shows. They have been. They've been pretty good. But Last of Us is HBO, and Last of Us was a really good show. Last of Us showed us that you don't need zombies to make a show really good. You just need a good story, good characters, and the show is pretty bad. And I like Last of Us. And it's very rare that I like zombie shows like that good. But Last of Us is what Walking Dead could have been. Walking Dead was good to a certain point. But now Walking Dead's back now with Rick and everybody else and all this other stuff. I think, and then they try to do the whole Daryl bringing that little girl on the trail. They try to copy Last of Us. It's like, why? Why copy? Just do your own shit. I think Jonathan Nolan was part of the Fallout series, and that might have been why it was successful. It was good. It was just a really good show, and you don't have to even play the video games to watch the show. You watch the show, you're like, oh, it's pretty badass. But when you play the video games, you're like, oh my god, that's you see a lot of things from the games, and if they're gonna bring those creatures from, into season 2, the Skinwalkers, I forgot what they were, but if they bring them out in season 2, that's really gonna be badass. Point of Master Chief is the mystery of what he looks. Yes, and they ruined it. They ruined the whole Master Chief thing, and it's just kind of like, it's just a lot of things. I don't know. Like if they ever did a Gears of War TV show, I hope it's done by Amazon or HBO because it needs to be done really well. You have to raise the quail separate from chickens because the chickens will eat the quail eggs and they will kill the quail. Do they really? Oh my god, you got chicken wars there. That's like you own like a video game there. Your chicken and quail battling together to see who's dominant in your yard. It's like jail. Like you got like over there, you get the chickens, you get the roosters, and you get the quails. Like what the heck? Is that there are no zombies. It's infected people with a fungi infection, so they're still alive but being controlled by fungus. Yes. And there wasn't really that many of them in the show. And the show was still good. You got 1, 2 here and there, but once again, Last of Us, you didn't have to play the video game to enjoy the show. But if you play the video games, then they kind of make the show a little bit more better. Same with Fallout, because like I said, you see certain things, you know the characters. But when Last of Us 2 comes out, you know what happens to so-and-so's character. Is the show going to continue to be badass? Or is the show going to die when he die, or when they die from the series? But there's like certain games like that right there is like one of the good games. Then Halo, I don't know what happened to Halo, and then you have Fallout. I was kind of skeptical about Halo. I mean about Fallout, and I kept seeing the commercial. You know, I'm gonna watch it, and I started watching like around 7 o'clock one day. I forgot what day it was. I started watching it, and I binge watched the whole freaking series from 7 to 3 in the morning. I watched it all. I was hooked. It got me. I loved it, and I was just like, oh my gosh. That was a good show. Quails are no match for a chickens. Quail are less than 1 pound. Chickens can be over 55 pounds. Oh, okay. So I didn't know that they were territorial like that. I guess birds are territorial. I think I remember reading that birds are territorial with their areas. Which is why in the sky, you always see certain birds attacking crows. Like 5 of them will be on one crow up in the sky because they're very territorial of their areas. Oh, Wiki, I don't think we asked you that question, Wiki. Do you tip your delivery driver, your pizza dude, when they come and deliver your food, sir? Or are you cheap and not tip? I think I asked everybody in here who's been talking if they tip their driver. I'm just curious. I know a lot of people don't. There's a few people out there who I still know that don't believe in tipping. Like, they believe that their pay is part of the service and that they deserve no tip. They're not deterred. Chickens are carnivores and smaller birds can be prey to them. Oh, that's crazy. I see. I didn't even know that. Yeah, cannibal chickens over there. I didn't know that. When they're gonna come out and be like, wow, you see how quail feathers and blood everywhere. And you can see a hole in the chicken fence. Where are my birds? Chickens over there all kind of like blood in their mouths and shit like that. That's just the Mormon writer in me. Damn. I just don't like the forced tipping that's is going on now. What do you mean by forced tipping? Someone else mentioned that too. What do you consider forced tipping? Like I don't think anyone's forced to tip. I think if you want to tip, I think if like the pizza dude, my whole entire life, I've always tipped like at least $3. Never less than $3 for a pizza dude. Chickens eat other birds and bugs and grains, and they will even eat their own eggs. See, I didn't even know that either. I'm getting a whole education here by Dragon about chickens and shit like that. I never knew that. That's so crazy. I didn't know that chickens were like that. Am I going to stream on TikTok? No, I'm probably going to stream on Twitch. When I'm done here, I'm going to go on Twitch, and I'm going to check the the speed. I'm going to be playing some Fortnite. If it doesn't work, then yes, I'll be on TikTok. But if not, I'll be on Twitch streaming. Buying a hat at Camp Snoopy, the card reader was asking how much I want to tip. Did it really? I don't think I've ever seen that. At the card reader? No, I see that at Starbucks. Starbucks has that. It's funny because when you go to a drive-thru and you pull your card out, even McDonald's does that too sometimes. When you pull your card out, instead of them taking your card, they bring in that card reader and it says, I was going to ask you a couple questions. It's like, motherfucker, you want to see if I'm going to tip or not. You going to join me in chat? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to test out the stream on Twitch to see if it works. Hopefully it does, so I can get back to gaming again. Because like I said, I need to figure out the job situation. My kids want me to quit my job because I'm working like 60 hours a week. So I need to figure out something fast. I got 30 days. They gave me a time limit, 30 days. You can turn down the tip. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. But I didn't know Camp Snoopy did that. I didn't know that there's like a thing for that. And like I said, I seen that Starbucks at Nutsberry Farm. I seen it in the saloon. I seen it. That's it. Starbucks and the saloon at Nutsberry Farm are the only two places I seen the tip thing. I didn't see it in the Camp Snoopy store, and I bought those little Woodstock thingies there. I remember seeing that. Subway used to have they trashed that. Did they really? I didn't know that either. You can turn it down, but you have to go into the other options and select 0. See, I didn't know that you were... See, stuff like that when you're forced to tip, that's when I don't tip. Like, Starbucks does that. Like I said, like even McDonald's, if they know you have your card out, instead of taking your card, they bring that machine out. So, they're going to ask you a couple of questions. Because they know right away, a lot of people just put, oh, dollar tip. Like, nobody skips that portion out. People automatically tip because they don't want to go through, like, order it. It says no tip. So that's when you're forced to tip. And if you don't tip, are they going to do something wrong with your food, your drinks? If they're not going to make it with love. I got a bad review one day. And someone said that they felt that the order was made with rush and the person didn't make it with love. The fuck? You want me to have sex with your fucking food? Like, what? Like, that makes no sense. It could have been in the saloon. The saloon has it. And I've seen the saloon. And I've seen that Starbucks too that they have there. Oh, it's not called Starbucks. It's called the one by Carter's Corner. The coffee shop right there. I always forget the name of it. But they have that too. But sometimes they'll just take your card and they'll swipe it or whatever else. But a lot of times if they see your card, like they just like, oh, it's going to ask you a couple questions. Like they want that tip. 30 days to figure it out. That's not much time at all. It's not much time at all. No, it's not. They want me to get my own place. Which I've been wanting my own place anyways. It's very expensive. I need to find myself a roommate. But if I get a roommate, they need to have a job. Like I know a lot of friends who got lucky. They got back houses for like $725 a month. $725 a month a back house in Chino. That's nice. Nice area. That's hard. That's very hard. She was white. Most people will not risk their job and the serious fine for messing with a customer's food. Sometimes. Not my place, but other places, there are some places that, yes. If you piss off people, the horror stories that I hear from other people in the food industry, yes. Don't think that doesn't happen, Dragon. It happens quite often. Quite often. From the stories I hear from other people from other places, a lot. More than you would ever want to know. Charleston Circle. Yes. I always forget the name of that place. I don't know why. Camp Snoopy, they have new headbands. Bell. Do they really? I didn't know that. Hopefully this week I can probably go in before work, but it's going to be chancing it. Was it made with love? I would have clocked out after hearing the stories I get some of the stuff I shared. I can feel with Wicked and Red, but the stuff that I get sometimes, it's like you can't make this shit up. And me saying it sounds like I'm making shit up, so I shared them the reviews and texts, and they read it and they're like, "What?" Some of the stuff you just can't make up. Some of the shit that people complain about, you can't make up. Like literally. You guys are messing with food. You can, but I don't think people care. Nowadays, the generation nowadays, people don't care because nobody wants to work in the first place. Because why are you going to work a 9-to-5 job when you come on social media, OnlyFans, Feed Finder, streaming, IRL, Facebook Marketplace, Amazon Sell, and make more money or shake your ass on TikTok or Twitch on social media than put up a shit for a 9-to-5 job at work? And it's weird. And people do social media more than they do that. I'll be your roommate, Crasher. Be my roommate? Lies. Lies. You send a picture? Okay. I know it happens. It's not as abundant though because of practice. That's true. That's also true. But the stories I hear from crew, and it's just like, dude, I'm never going to your place. Thanks for telling me that. Some do watch their employees, but a lot of them don't. A lot of times the cameras don't work. A few places have been robbed, and a lot of places got in trouble because they go check the cams and the cameras don't even work. Oh, they still have that because a lot of people are buying. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen anybody really post about it. I haven't seen too much on it, so they might. Usually when if it's a hot item, everybody will be making all kinds of videos. Everybody posts the new stuff that came out. Everybody be wearing it. There'd be selfies. There'd be shorts. But I haven't seen anything. Like when the Woodstock things came out, everybody had videos on it. That's why I knew they were there. So when I went, I only saw a few left, and I picked up 3 of them. And so when I go, one day I got to go all day and do a video. So if you guys find me in the park, I'm going to give you guys one of these Woodstock magnet shoulder thingies, and let's go. It was on Saturday. Nice. Oh, that's right. You went on Saturday. You're there on Saturday. That's right. That's right. Well, guys, we're going to end the live stream here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate you. You guys are awesome. We've been here for over an hour. I'm going to jump on Twitch, see if that live stream does work, get back into gaming. If not, I'll be live on TikTok. But you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Boss Ones and say, you know, what's happiest place on earth? My first thought was Disney, and I answered in my bed. She then corrects me and says, the swap meet is the happiest place on earth. The swap meet can be happiest place on earth for a lot of people. I know a lot of people who love the swap meet more than they love the mall. People have found their love at swap meets. So, there, guys. You guys know, as always, never let your husband or wife, girlfriend, boyfriend stop you from finding your true love. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Until next time. Peace out.